What's new, crew? If you're new, my name is Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm walking around areas of my house and showing you guys how I save money on my household items. If you're new here, I do once a month grocery shopping. I have a $550 budget that includes all of my food for my household of 6 and all of my household items, all my hygiene products. So we're gonna walk through and show you guys what I do to save money on those items so that I have more money going towards food, better quality food, and things like that for my family. When it comes to once a month food shopping, I can link some videos down below where I talk about how I like to keep that budget low. It is all in the same budget, but kind of like that category of my budget low. And today we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk around areas of my house and show you guys how I like to do things. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things a lot today, which is buying in bulk, minimizing what you actually have to purchase, and especially when it comes to household cleaners and things that you're just throwing away, convenience throwaway items like Lysol wipes, Clorox wipes, paper towel, things like that, that are a cost that comes up all the time and you're just using it once and throwing it away. So we're gonna be talking about how I replaced those items and things like that. So let's go ahead and walk around and I'll start showing you guys all the different areas that I have and I want to talk about today. Washcloths is another thing that saves me a lot of money. It saves me a lot of money on paper towels. This is what I use almost solely for cleaning, is my washcloths. You can get them very cheap in a pack from Walmart, in a pack of like 20. You can see I have a couple different variations here. You can get them from the Dollar Tree, you can get them from the dollar store. Lots of options here. They work really great. Saves me a ton of money on paper towels. I do still keep paper towels around, but I use them for things that are really gross to pick up, like dog messes, maybe like little kid messes, flu things, stuff like that. So otherwise I use my washcloths and it saves me a ton. I invested in, for my household / grocery budget to save me money, are these little K-cup things. I use these for my Keurig, but they come in a pack of either 4 or 6 off Amazon. They were super cheap. I want to say they were under $5. I got a pack of 4, and then you can just put in your own coffee grounds and close it up and use it like a K-cup. Saves me a ton of money on K-cups. I buy K-cups maybe once a year in bulk from Sam's Club, like a specialty one, but other than that I just use this, and this saves me a ton of money throughout the year. And then here we are. These are my like mason jars. These were $10. I got both of these from TJ Maxx. $10 each. This is what I use for my laundry. I have 2 of them here because this is one that I use for sheets and blankets and things. I kind of make my own mix here and then I can just scoop out 1 scoop at a time. But this is powdered Gain detergent. I switched to Gain because it's better for your washer, or I switched to powders because it's better for your washer and dryer. I buy this in bulk from Sam's Club. I throw in a little bit of baking soda, I throw in a little bit of OxyClean, and then some scent boosters. So in my bedding one, I use this lavender one. Like this a lot, and because it sits in here, it makes the entire laundry detergent smell like these scent boosters, so a little bit goes a long way because these are expensive. I love to use them. If you're doing a capful in every load, this will go way too fast for me and then it's not worth it to purchase, but I like mixing it all in here. I'll just put everything in here kind of layered and then I'll mix it up, shake the jar, and then I use that to scoop, and then I do the exact same ratios in this one except I add the blue Unstoppable scent boosters. I just don't have a jug to show you right now, but that's what I have in here. I also buy my Shout in bulk from Sam's Club and then I just refill. Then these are my other cleaners that I use. Really, this is it. I do buy Fabuloso. I like to throw this in my mop bucket. I like to do a mixture of hot water, Dawn dish soap, Pine Sol, and Fabuloso. So I got this in bulk from Sam's Club. Same with my Pine Sols. I buy these in a 2-pack. Go through this really fast because I also use these like to wipe down my walls. I use Pine Sol for a lot of different things, so I go through this a lot faster. Some bulk Sam's Club white vinegar. Keep that in here because this works really great for fabric softener and things, so I do use this as well. I buy my dryer sheets in bulk from Sam's Club, and then just toilet bowl cleaner from Walmart. I do buy that in a 2-pack as well, and that's literally all I use to clean my house. For my floors, I have a reusable mop that I refill, and I've bought in just, I think I have 6 of these washable mop heads, and this is what I use for like quick moppings because I actually hand scrub my floors just with a washcloth and some of these cleaners that we were talking about. I think that gets your floors the cleanest. In my opinion, I have 3 dogs, I have 4 kids. Living on the homestead, there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of stuff that comes in that's undesirable. I like to just hand scrub my floors, especially because I have little kids that are crawling on the floors. I want them to be as clean as they can. So I only use my reusable kind of mop when maybe I've been in the kitchen. I've got a lot of stuff just in the kitchen that's kitchen mess, maybe some flour, things like that. I'll sweep and give it a quick mop with these. Otherwise, I hand scrub my floors once a week. This is my Glorious mop. I got it on Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks. But it has the little reservoir that you fill up, your mop head that you take on and off, and it works really well for what it is. Sorry, I've got dishes on the floor from breakfast. We gave the dogs our leftover eggs that were left in our bowls, but it works really well for a reusable mop. I like it a lot. I don't have a lot of complaints. Got it off Amazon. I can link it down below or something similar, but I love it. I love the refillable jug here. I can put whatever I want in here. And of course, my mop heads that just come on and off. It's like a Velcro. Wash it, dry it, and then you're good to go. So it saves me a lot of money and I really love it. We just cleaned this out together. I'll link that video down below for you, but I buy in bulk, so things I use all the time like Dawn dish soap. Go through a couple of these a year. I also will buy in bulk my dishwasher tabs. I keep one up here under my sink and one on my storage shelf, but just buying things in bulk helps a lot. And then I will just refill up either containers like this that I've bought in. This is Windex, or I will buy refills and then just refill, or I will buy in bulk like my Lysol all-purpose cleaner from Sam's Club typically, and then I'll just refill these bottles as long as I can until the bottle kind of stops working, and then I'll replace the bottle. But I also make a lot of my own cleaners. This is just vinegar, and these are actually balsam and Fraser fir pine, like pine needles or leaves. I guess pine needles, they're definitely not leaves. And this has been sitting all year. I can't wait to use it around the holidays to clean, but really simple. It's just an infused vinegar. I also have an infused orange peel vinegar. This is the one I lean towards the most. This is just the scent that I like the most. And then every once in a while I'll just refill it full of vinegar that I also buy in bulk, typically from Sam's Club, but just vinegar that I buy, I'll just top them off. And then I also have a lemon one here. So I definitely get a variety of scents. I can mix it up when I get bored or I want something new. And these are an all-purpose cleaner. You can use them on everything: mirrors, windows, countertops. You can even throw these in your mop bucket, your floors. They work as fabric softener, literally everything. So this helps keep my budget low. The one thing that I personally don't like to use these for is my mirrors. I still prefer my Windex for that, but I like it on my windows. But something about bathroom mirrors, it comes off a little streaky, a little foggy for me, and I don't like that. So I do still buy my Windex, and I do still buy Lysol spray. I use this most of the time, but I will get my Lysol spray. I just still like it, so I like to keep it around, but this is what I use most of the time. Sticking with our refill theme here, I have just a refillable soap dispenser. Nothing fancy here because this is the bathroom that our kids use, so there's no point in getting something really nice and really fancy that they're gonna accidentally knock off the counter or something like that. So really cheap, just from Walmart. Then I buy these giant refillable hand soaps, and I know I was gonna get comments talking about how you really like your seasonal hand soaps. I'm there too. I just bought this from Walmart today. It's peppermint snowflake. It's a very subtle holiday scent, a really light peppermint smell. They also had, just like this, one in holiday cookies. So if peppermint isn't really your thing, you could use that one. And just for reference, this whole thing is $5, and those Mrs. Meyer's hand soaps that are about the size of a one here was more expensive than this entire thing here. If your priority is Mrs. Meyer's hand soaps and that's something that makes your soul happy and you look forward to it, then by all means get your like Mrs. Meyer's hand soap and do it that way. But I love these refillable ones, and I just wanted to show that you still can get holiday scented things that make you happy, give you a little bit of serotonin, but for a much better price. And then after the holidays, I have some options here. I can refill my hand soap and use this all winter long, because peppermint for me is more of like a winter scent, not necessarily just a Christmas scent. I could use this all through the winter, and then whatever I have left in here, I'll just put downstairs on my storage shelf, let it sit, and then next Christmas or the next holiday season, I'll pull this back out and finish it off. Otherwise, we typically just use this milk and honey one. It's a really light scent. We like this. I also have one that's just like this that has, it's fragrance free, it's like dye free and all that stuff. We use that one for when we get tattoos to keep them clean. So I do have a bulk one of that. So I have a couple of these big refills kind of floating around, and then I can rotate them when we get bored of one scent. You want a new one, easily you can rotate. So these last a very long time and great to have on the shelf. They last forever. So one of these, I probably go through maybe 2 of these a year, and we're a household of 6, just for a little bit of reference there. But yeah, we love this. So you can see it fills 7.5 ounces 6 times over. So that makes sense that I go through 2 of them a year, because 6 months. So one of these lasts about 6 months, 6 refills. So there we go. That's a huge way I save money on my household budget, but still getting a little bit of Christmas cheer in here. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me and walk around different areas of my house talking about good old-fashioned budgeting. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.